I'm sick, it sucks. Welcome to BerlinCraft. So today's episode 19 and we have our project chest and we're going to be doing the waterfall. I have a bunch of glass just ready to go, but there's one thing we need to do before I actually start making the waterfall. I need to gather materials, so I'm going to go mining and then talk to you guys a little bit before we start on the waterfall over there. So, as you know, this is episode 19 of BerlinCraft, and I said a couple episodes that I want to do a Q&A for episode 20. Episode 20, either two options, currently, a Q&A or a world download. So, pretty much now is your time to ask me questions if you want to ask me some questions for episode 20. Usually, Q&As, I guess for me, would be in sub-specials, but I don't really see the point in doing one for a sub-special, so episode 20 BerlinCraft, a slightly big accomplishment. Go ahead and ask me questions. Since not too many people comment on the videos, I'm going to say maximum 2 or 3 questions per person, or go wild with questions. I don't really care. Just ask me some questions. Then we'll all be happy. Actually, people could read your questions. I'll answer the questions. Everybody's happy. Everybody. Alright, so just go down to those comment section and type out some questions. Questions you want me to answer. Some really good questions. Maybe a question that's been burning in the back of your mind that you wanted to know about me. Only one guideline. Don't ask for like personal information. That's dangerous. Stranger danger. Don't give your information out to strangers on the internet. That's stranger danger right there. That's stranger danger. Don't do it. Don't. I see you typing your personal information. Don't do it. That's stranger danger. Didn't the, after school specials on stranger danger teach you anything? No? Okay, see you when I'm back at the surface. This cave system is massive. This is probably where the Q&A is going to take place. We're going to have to come back here and commandeer all of this because, ooh, diamonds. Commandeer all of this because this cave system is actually just huge. There's so much I haven't explored and have explored that it's definitely worth coming back to next episode. Ooh, more diamonds. So much diamonds. Yay. Let's get them actually. Well, didn't get that. My bad. Oh no. Catch all of them. Oh, that was close. 15? Dang! Okay, back to your regularly scheduled episode. If there's even a regularly scheduled episode this episode. The Wall of Materials with my fortune pick. Hooray! I always love using fortune on stuff. It just feels so good to just plow through stuff and then just get so much out of it. It's fantastic, I know, look at all these riches! We will certainly be using the redstone and lapis soon. Hopefully, I can make another grinder. I would like to make something that's a bit fun as a grinder. Not just okay, yeah, they fall into this little pit and they get squished and they're all good and yeah, blah, 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 blah. No, I want to make something fun, and so I'm working on a design that might be fun. It might be a little bit silly, but, you know, it's not the I'm going to make this practical approach. It's more of I'm going to make this fun. Alright, I'm going to finish smelting the iron and gold, and then we'll get started on the waterfall. So, my plan and idea for the waterfall is to start here and then slowly work its way down, and then somewhere around this area have all of the glass available to make sort of a running water foam effect that I've seen before. Some other people have used it and I liked it, so that's sort of the goal. And the other goal is just make it look good. That's always a goal of mine, just make stuff look good. So, I've sort of made this half circle thing, just as a test thing that I'm not so sure about. We'll probably fix this up later, but my plan is just add a whole bunch of water in where is needed and could be used, and I just broke that probably. No, I didn't. Okay, fantastic. So, this is going to take a little bit to fill up with everything, so I will probably have to see you guys in another couple minutes or seconds, depending on how fast I try and work on this. But see you guys in a second. This is close. It needs more volume right here. It needs to start traveling down a little bit. So maybe we can get that working. Yeah, like that. Just, sort of to make it have more of an oomph, in a sense. That's all I'm trying to get here, is just have it, have a nice looking waterfall feature. So how does that look? Decent. I think I want it to go over 1 or 2 more blocks, so just these. And check that. Right there. We need to fix that down there. But I think that looks decent for the second. We just need to fix here. I don't like what what it looks like here. So if we just fix this, and then it rides down here. More oomph here, more of the volume. I keep saying oomph, but I think it's like volume. The word is volume I'm trying to go for. It needs more volume in certain spots. Like right here. Why don't you move? That's a source block and it's not moving anywhere, so start doing something. Maybe if we just go like this. Maybe if we just... Yeah, there we go. Okay, now you just need to... Yeah. And... More down here. More. Always more. We need more. I also need a shovel. Okay, I'm gonna go get a shovel. So, this is what I got for the waterfall. It leads into the pool, and it goes up. There's this little thing, which is... I tried to fix it. It's really hard to fix. It's, it acts so stupid. In a sense, it acts very stupid, because the water in Minecraft, the physics that it uses sometimes is broken, probably. So, it looks a bit silly, but that's the best I could do for something what I have. And there's just some parts where it's like, it looks so silly, but, for the most part, I would say I'm happy with it. I would say I'm okay with it. So what we need to do now is go down there and work on the splash, and also up here, just make it look a bit more rough. So it looks like it was some sort of natural thing instead of just like this weird half circle broken in thing that sort of existed there since I put it in. And it's getting nighttime, so that's dangerous, that's fun, that's dangerous and fun. Alright, okay, so I'm going to go sleep and work on this, and then I'll be back. Alright, so that's more natural, at least than what I had before. It looks decent. Plus the waterfall, it could have some better, like, some better physics up here. Oh, please don't tell me that's going... Okay, that worked. I was afraid that was going to go, like, the completely opposite direction, and I'd have to clean that up, and it'd become a hassle, and I don't like that stuff, so, yeah. Let's see, okay. Boop. Alright, that's sort of fixed. That looks a bit better up here. Now we need to work on down here. The bottom part. That's the only word I have for it. The bottom part. Hello, chicken. By the way, all the animals died that I brought in yesterday. I logged in today. They were gone. So it makes me wonder if I even took them in the first place. Maybe they were, I don't know, spirit animals. Where's the X-Files music when you need it? Probably copyrighted, so I'm not going to put it in. Sorry. So, final thing we need to do for the waterfall is this little thing down here. I'm thinking stained glass somewhere around here in this garble mess. Like here, and then like white... Ooh, no, come back, white glass. And then like white glass next to it, sort of. Like, if I can stop moving so much, jeez. There, and then some blue glass there, and like coming off the sides a little bit, so it's like that. I don't know, I'm gonna like throw some glass around and see what sticks, see what I like, because that's the creative process, pretty much, is just throwing stuff around and seeing what you like and seeing what sticks with you. So I'm going to throw some glass around and see what I come up with. Okay, so I changed the white glass to some cobwebs. I just ran down and went to the abandoned mine shaft I found and changed it with some cobwebs. And I'm not sure if this looks like a good mess or a bad mess, because the bottom of Waterfall's very foamy, white, and, you know, a bunch of water particles everywhere. And I'm not sure if this looks like a waterfall or like an industrial dumping ground. Now, I added stones on the side just because I feel like, waterfalls over the course of, hundreds of thousands of years push the stones and erode the stones, and they get pushed to the side of the waterfall, and that's why, there's jagged rocks everywhere on a waterfall. But, I don't know if this looks decent, like a good thing, or like a mess, because all the glass doesn't really help. Like, the glass looks sort of nice, but if we just go back here for, like, another second, you can't tell it's there. It's very subtle, and I don't know if I like it being subtle, or it just sort of not being able to be seen that well. I think for now, I might leave it like this, and if I don't like it at a later date, change it. But a lot of my builds, I'm just like, oh, I don't know if this looks good, and then I build it, and I'm like, well, I don't know if this looks good, and then it grows on me. So I feel like if I just leave it like that for a little bit, see what happens, see what I think about it later, and see if it grows on me, or if I just sort of chill out for a little bit and see what happens. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check the length of this episode and see what else we could do if it's a bit too short. After many moments and moments of talking to Wells, because I was just like, hey Wells, got any tips? He was like, okay, look at this picture of a waterfall. Now look at yours, it's terrible. Just stop. Just quit. Just don't even do YouTube anymore. No. Wells helped me. He was like, okay, you see this, Berlin? These people are good at this. You're not. No, I'm kidding. He was just saying that, needs more foliage in certain parts. Foliage is always nice, according to him, and Corrales, and Bloodzelos. Foliage is a building block, the best building block, apparently. But I think I might have to disagree. I like a couple other blocks a bit more than bushes, but I keep falling into these cobwebs, so go away. We're just going to add some greenery to the sides of these and hopefully make it more prettier. I just need it to be pretty. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to try my best to match it to other available pictures of waterfalls in real life, because I sort of like the idea of it looking more like a real life waterfall than something I picked up off of eBay and it came half broken. So that's pretty much my goal, is to just not make it seem like I picked it up off of eBay half broken, which I might be succeeding at and I might not. It all depends, I guess, on some personal preferences. That'll probably go to dirt. We're doing good. We're making some decent progress. I just want to make everything a bit more green around the area. More moss, technically. Just stuff that's grown because of the waterfall. Around it, because, moss and stuff is very naturally occurring around waterfalls, and guess what this waterfall doesn't have? Grass and stuff. So we're going to be adding some grass and stuff, and hopefully it makes it look a bit more natural, something that Mother Nature herself might be a little bit proud of. Just be like, hey, this kid on the internet did a good job. So, just again, like everything else I do, I'm winging it. And let's hope and slightly just think for a bit and hope it works, because that's my major philosophy. Is if it's working, it's doing good. If it's not working, then might need to check it a little bit. So let's see how this looks now that we've greened up the area a little bit more. Added some like dirty looking bushes. Hoop. Already like this right here. Bit too much for my taste. Just get rid of that a little bit. Maybe here too. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, I'm already liking this a whole lot more. Let's add some more vines around here. Let's get rid of some of these, though. There's just a bit too much here for my liking. Let's add one here, maybe two there. And on this side, let's get rid of some of these. I'm spamming them too much to be a reasonable source of nice-looking stuff. I'm spamming them too much, and I don't want to keep spamming them. So let's see. Let's add more bushes up on these ledges, just like up here, as just more moss spreading, because pretty much the leaves right now in the biome, because of like how biome colors work and stuff, it just looks like a whole bunch of moss. So I think I'm happy with that. We're all out of leaves, so that's all we'll have to do for now. But we'll add some going up there a little bit, maybe to the curve, and there, maybe a little bit there. Actually, no. Let's just do one there. Let's take another step back, and I'm already liking that so much more. We need some more leaves hanging off of there. So I'll be back 1 second. I quickly nabbed a couple trees. Was I doing that in the same spot? No, I couldn't have. Alright, so, I want some overhang, some dipping into the water of leaves, because, you know, moss, very uncontrollable substance. We are also out of food. I'll work on that off camera. I don't want to starve. Moss, very uncontrollable, so we're just going to take some of it and dip it down, just like, just a little bit like that. Yeah, maybe here, dip it like that. Let's do one like that, too. Just a little bit uncontrollable, a little bit sporadic. Try and make it not look so much planned, as in just sort of, putting it there and leaving it. So, maybe let's take this and dip that into the water a little bit, too. So let's see how that looks now. Okay, right there, just a little bit more. We're gonna end up starving soon, jeez. Let's do that. There we go. Alright, another step back. That side already looks a little bit better to me. Maybe not right there. So I might have to get rid of one or two things there. I might also have to do another cut to go get food, because I'm not doing so good with the food situation in the Minecrafts right now. I'm good real life. Had enough food today. Right now, not doing so much on the, like, good situation. Let's, there we go. Alright, so where was I saying I would cut it? Right around here. Let's cut you down just a tiny bit. There. Let's do some in the water as well, because, you know, moss can still survive underwater. That's a probable known fact of water. Can survive in places. We need more water here. More flowing water. Water! Stat! There's people that do not have water in the world. Okay. No. You're not working. You're also not working. Work! Work! Oh, Minecraft water. What would I do with you? Obviously this. What would I do without you? Probably be happier that, you actually work. Because you're not working right now. You're being a jerk. Right here. Right in here. This is exactly where we'll need some. Make this come out just, like, in random little spurts. Yes. Yes. We're doing things. Everything's coming along nicely. Oh man, Wells helps me out so much with building stuff. It's sort of ridiculous. Okay, that right there, too much. Too much. I don't want it to be like this big brick-looking thing. Let's get rid of you. And climb this too. Most of this, actually. Yeah, we'll leave that. Let's go see if I have any food, because all I have in my inventory is this chicken. And these 2 eggs, so egg! Okay, yeah, we definitely need to go and try and find more food, because this isn't working so well right now. Alright, hello, house, how are you? Do you have food for me? Somewhere? Anywhere? No? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to have to go and get food. I will be right back. Day 63 of the food hunt. We found some sheeps, cows, and now chickens. It's a miracle. No, really, I've been searching for quite a while and I've barely found anything. Where are all the dang animals in this world? Where, I say, where? So I fixed our food problem and I found a problem with the waterfall. That right there That is too much greenery for my liking. Right here, nice amount, sort of decent. Up there, I feel like that's a bit too much. Along with up here, just it's too much to have sort of this weird straight line of green. It's weird, it doesn't look, I don't know, that appealing, so we're going to tone it back quite a bit and just sort of cut off all of the waterfall's limbs. Let it sort of helplessly sit there. Yeah, down here, we'll cut some of this off. I just don't want that much greenery. Like, it might get a little bit too much. Let's go check that now. Whoosh. Much better. Much better. And I'm already liking the look of this more. The greenery really added to it. And I'm glad I sort of went to Wells before he got offline and said, hey, Wells, fix this, because mine isn't doing so well. And then he fixed it, so now mine's doing perfectly fine. I think everything's good. I think after I added the greenery, I very much like this now. Don't go anywhere else. Oh, you're leaving. You're leaving. I knew. I should have. I didn't. Go that way. You're not allowed to be here. Okay, so I have to keep, like, you here. And you. Don't go anywhere. All the waterfall must stay here. And break that. Go break that too. Okay, we need to pick that up and fix that. Well, that's not even broken. Okay. So I like this. I like the waterfall. Yes. Okay. Progress complete. Progress thingy made. Oh, there's some chickens here. We could probably feed them. All right. So waterfall done. I like it. It's a nice little added feature. We'll probably deepen this up a little bit off camera, but that's about it. So I guess I'd like to thank you for watching. Remember, leave your questions below for, episode 20 of BerlinCraft. Probably just go caving. And I'll see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Remember, oh, that killed my voice. Remember, stay fancy. Peace out. Have a good day. Hope your day goes well. Yay.